Hello and welcome to the office. This is Eric. It is Monday, November 2nd. So I'm going to go over the items that sold between the 1st and the 2nd. Looking at 12 items just in the last 2 days, which is a really great start to November. Had a nice end to October, so that's kind of rolling over. So hopefully we keep the momentum going. First item, vintage San Francisco 49ers NFL team unbreakable satin ornament Christmas ball. I paid $1/4 for it at a garage sale and sold it for $11.49. So some of the Christmas ornaments are starting to roll out since it is November. It'd be nice to get rid of all of them off my shelves. New without tag, dark gray, U.S. Air Force flex fit hat or cap. Never worn, dark gray, or what you call heather gray, and paid $1/4 for it at a garage sale and sold for $14.99. Let's go looking through some things. I'm going to only do the smaller stuff in this video and come back with the larger things after I pack these. Cowboys and Indians, plastic figurines, blue, yellow, green, and red, 30 pieces. Paid $1/4 for it at the same garage sale with the hat and sold for $4.99. A lot of Louis L'Amour CD, audiobooks, dramatizations. This one is A Man Called Trent. And this one has 3 stories on it. A ranger rides to town, rain on the mountain fork, and down Sonora Way. All the CDs are in great condition. This is just a little beat up on the outside. Those 2 sold for $11.99. I have 12 cents a piece into these. This is from my audiobook buy. More audiobooks, and I think we'll wrap up this video real quick. This actually is all going to the same person. He's got 5 orders here. This is a lot of Tim Coulter graphic audiobooks, book number 1 and 2 by Johnstone, and those sold for $10. And let's look down at his other order here real quick. The Kerrigans 3, Journey into Violence, graphic audio book, once again by William Johnston, $5 on that one. McAllister 9, Stranglehold, graphic audio book by William Johnston. Johnston or Johnstone? But when I say Johnstone, it just sounds like John, first name, and then last name Stone. That one sold for $5 as well. A lot of Rattlesnake Wells, Wyoming, graphic audio books, once again by William Johnston. This is book 1 and 2 in the series, sold for $10. And then the last one here is The Frontiersman 4, Damnation Valley graphic audio book by William Johnston. And so all these audiobooks sold for a total of $35. And so not a bad return on profit on the audiobooks. I still have probably 300 of them left to list or so. And I'm going through and finding out some of them are no longer, like, they're just one-offs. They're not from a series. So now I got this pile that I'm going to have at the end to sell off as individuals or as a lot. But that's everything that's small. I'll come back with a couple of large items later. I'm going to pack these up, get them to the post office. I have an appointment, so it'll be later tonight by the time I come back. All right, thank you. Bye. All right, welcome back to the office. It's Monday the 2nd in the evening, couple hours after this last video you just saw in this first segment here. 4 more sales. One happened since the last video. Let me go through these real quick. Maisto 118th, 1972. Chevrolet Chevelle SS 454, gold and black. The guy contacted me, he's like, is it olive? And I'm like, well, greenish gold, yeah, we'll call it olive. It's an original box, the box in a kind of rough shape with the back panel kind of busted out. Took an offer of $20 on that. That's still from my Chevelle deal with my friend from college. And then in the profit on it, even though I paid $21.64 a piece and only got 20, I'm like $320 in a profit, so roughly $340 now. So I can take a little bit lower here and there, but nothing huge. Completely free item right here. This is a Coca-Cola Franklin Mint stained glass corner store. 1995 vintage, no COA or anything like that. Works, it's perfect. No broken panels or anything like that. Sold for $59.99. I was given that because I was told to see if I could get rid of it. It was taking up space on someone's shelf. Another item, you saw one of these in the last video of October. This is a 2005 Hawthorne Village, It's a Wonderful Life, Bailey Bros Building and Loan, new in package, certificate of authenticity right there. Paid $10 or $9.99 plus tax at Goodwill, and this one sold for $80. I took an offer on it. So far my two that I bought, I paid like $21, $21.50, and sold them for $175. So I got another one yet downstairs, and I got a watcher. I might throw out an offer of $80 as well on that one. And then the last thing was what sold while I was gone. This is a lot of 11 Louis L'Amour audiobooks and dramatizations, CDs, westerns. And these were out of my audiobook deal of 12 cents a piece. That was Hayden, if you didn't know. And these sold for $65.99. They're all CDs. All the CDs are there. I went through them yesterday because I had 13 of them, but one of them only had one of the 5 CDs, and another one didn't even have Louis L'Amour. It was the box, but it was someone else's CDs in it. So I went through them, found 11 of them. So total on the Louis L'Amour, I sold 13 of them for $78 roughly. So not bad on that, you know, especially when I only got 12 cents a piece in on these. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye. All right, welcome to the office. It is Tuesday, November 3rd, election day. Hopefully you went out and voted and expressed your rights. All right, 3 items that sold recently. I believe all of these are offers or a 20% offer that I gave out also. So I had 50 people with like followers or 50 people following items. And so once I hit 50, I said, I'll do 25% off on all of them. We'll see how many bite. And actually so far I've only had 1 out of the 50. So 2% have taken the 20% offer. First thing that sold is a Maisto Tech Rock Crawler, 27 megahertz remote control tested. Awesome big thing, you know, definitely lots of suspension. Look at that thing, that just flexes all over the place. So it's not really good to run that great on solid flat ground. So you get the truck and the remote. I paid $3 for it and I sold it for $10. And you're like, well, that's not much, you know, you're losing 13%. But I paid $14 for 4 remote control trucks. The one in the last video sold, or the end of October video sold for $50, so I'm at $60 on my 14, and I still have 2 Jada battle machines to go. Next item is an Amscope Kids 40-piece microscope set, new open box, ages 8+ with case. Paid $2.99 for it at Goodwill, and sold it for $23.99. All these items are Goodwill items, so yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. I pick up microscopes every now and then. You just never know who needs one or who wants one. You know, it used to be a cool thing to have a microscope at home. You can do your own stuff, but now with the internet, a lot of kids don't bother with it. One more item. Let me roll off the screen real quick. In here is a Casio Tone MT207 keyboard tested with AC adapter manual and a soft-sided case. I paid $10 for it at Goodwill, and then I had to buy the AC adapter because of the about 20 AC adapters I have here, none of them would actually make it function. But it worked on batteries, so I bought the AC adapter. That was about another $5. I'm $15 into it, and I took an offer of $30. It's been sitting here since June or so. So I've had a couple people bite on it, but just not pull the trigger. So $30 out the door. All these are shipping on top as well. and that is it. So the start to November, 3 days in, we're at 16 sales, and hopefully just keep on rolling this month. Hopefully, you know, with Q4, October was kind of rough with 47 sales. We're at 16 already within 3 days. So hopefully we hit back up to that 100 item mark. That's where I like to be, right around, you know, 95 to 105 is kind of comfortable with me. So that's it. We'll see you later. Bye.